Take a moment to say thank you from Tournaments Incorporated to our night sponsors here at the Pony League World Series, Dick's Sporting Goods. Today's sponsor, Washington Financial Bank, the Observer Reporter, the Pittsburgh Pirates, HotelPlanner.com, Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, WVRC Media, and Washington Auto Mall. At the World Series, all foul balls are yours to keep, courtesy of our night sponsors and Wilson Sporting Goods. We do ask that you return any home run ball to the press box for later presentation to the batter, but in its place, you'll receive a new World Series ball and a voucher for a free coffee and donut from Dunkin'. Our thanks to Allegheny Health Network Sports Medicine, providing all day long emergency medical services here at the World Series, to Cricket Wireless, Trib Total Media, and Dunkin' for their partnerships, to the Washington County Chamber of Commerce and Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency for their support and promotion of this great event, and to our Washington County Commissioners, we say thank you. Special event sponsors for the World Series. Thursday night at Dick's Sporting Goods, we hosted the World Series Fan Fest, thanks to Penn West University, California. Our outstanding Champions League game this morning, presented annually by Chapman Corporation. Tomorrow morning, our sold-out Breakfast of Champions at the Doubletree Meadowlands, thanks to Walmart, the City of Washington, and Giant Eagle. I can have your attention, please, ladies and gentlemen. Special treat for those of us that have been around the World Series a long time. Here with us in the press box at this moment, would you please give us a rousing, thunderous applause for longtime Mayor of the City of Washington and President of Tournaments Incorporated, Sonny Sposey. Sometime next week, Sonny's going to celebrate the 57th anniversary of his 29th birthday. Direct your attention to the home plate area. We have a couple of ceremonial first pitches. First up, please welcome CNX Foundation Greenfields Grant Program, Cody Craker. Greenfield's Grant Program coming on board this year. First pitch, just a bit outside. Congratulations, Cody, and thank you for your support of the World Series. And now please welcome Washington County Commissioner Nick Sherman, the ceremonial first pitch. Commissioner, we appreciate your support and that of your colleagues and the multiple departments in Washington County that help make this possible. Thank you.
I'm Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers. Welcome to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. In 2006, I was where all you were, playing for Simi Valley, California, and leading off. Some of the best memories I have playing baseball are where you guys are today. I have a lot of great friends and was actually fortunate enough to play with somebody from the Puerto Rico team the year we were there in the big leagues, Alex Claudio. So you never know who you're going to play with down the road. It could be you guys one day, but enjoy the game, best of luck, and have a bunch of fun.
Good afternoon and welcome to Lou Hayes Pony Field in Washington, Pennsylvania. We're set to bring you coverage of Day 2 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. We have 3 games to bring you today. 2 games held yesterday on the opening day of the tournament, and all of today's games, the first games, 4 teams taking the field. And in the first game today, Washington County, the host team, and they made a successful run to the semifinals last year. They're taking on Paderborn, Germany, the European Zone champions. They have made this tournament back in May by qualifying through their zone tournament, in which they dominated their competition, outscoring their opposition 78-4. To the gentleman calling the action, we take it upstairs to Lanny Fratteri and Ernie Galuski.
Joe, thank you very much. And if there's one guy that knows an awful lot about teaching young baseball players, it's Ernie Galuski. So, Ernie, give us the sense about the significance of this first game of a tournament for the teams.
Yeah, the first game is always the most difficult because you're dealing with nerves, you're dealing with excitement, expectation that's been going around in your mind for the last couple of weeks. So getting through the first and second inning is really the key to winning this opening game.
Friends, the curtain is about to go up. We'll have the introductions of the players in just a moment.
You deserve to be here. I believe in you, believe in what we're doing.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
People see Alex play, and they know that she's different. It makes me want to be a better soccer player on the field.
It was just this mindset that I had from a young age that I'm going to compete in everything I work at, and I want to win.
When all the eyes are on her, that's when she performs the best.
It's great to have body armor with me through my workout for the World Cup as I'm preparing to be on the biggest stage. We're just so much more powerful and strong as a team than as an individual.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
Introduction and then toss up the ball. Okay.
Game 3, the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, featuring Washington County, Pennsylvania, and Paderborn, Germany.
Welcome back to Lou Hayes Pony Field. We're all set to bring you coverage of Game 3 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Washington County, Pennsylvania taking on Paderborn, Germany. For the introduction of the lineups, we take you upstairs to Bob Brink.
Batting third and pitching, number 9, Braden Redu. Batting fourth and playing first base, number 28, Colton Temple. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 7, Grady Kloosterman. Batting sixth and playing shortstop, number 1, Keegan Williams. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 8, Avari Chandler. Batting eighth, third baseman, number 6, Alex Easlip. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 11, Asher Donley. Number 10, Jaden Roach. Number 13, Noah Westfall. Number 14, Ben Koskowski. Number 18, Braden Berdar. Number 21, Gavin Dantry. Number 99, Aaron Harshman. Manager Anthony Wenzel. Coach Brandon Klein. Business Manager Marshall McGraw. Your host team, Washington County, Pennsylvania. And now, for the European champions from Paderborn, Germany. Leading off, playing left field, number 6, Dalton Dedman. Batting second and playing third base, number 10, Kyron Norgren. Playing shortstop and batting third, number 11, Juan Diego Holman. Batting fourth, first baseman, number 12, Jules Moser. Pitching and batting fifth, number 32, Pepe Stockhouse. Batting sixth, the center fielder, number 13, Emilio Getz. Batting seventh and playing right field, number 14, Jamie Varlies. Catching and batting eighth, number 9, Finn Niemeyer. Batting ninth and playing second base, number 3, Benito Bull. Number 4, Tyler Spear. Number 7, Tom Apfelbaum. Number 8, Laszlo Helwig. Number 15, Johan Glannert. Number 20, Lucas Kettig. Number 31, Nalu Segiel. Manager, Georg Bull. Coach, Dominic Buder. Business Manager, Henry Matzpreach. Paderborn, Germany. Umpiring at home plate, Ray Parker. At first base, Francisco Javier Sanchez. At second base, Jeff Vrabel Sr. And at third base, Jeff DeChellis. Decisions Committee, Terry Faust, Tom O'Connor, Lenny Lynch.
At this time, we ask all that are able to please rise for the Pony Prayer and the national anthems. Gentlemen and boys, please remove your caps. Thank you to all veterans and active duty members of the United States Armed Forces for your service. We invite you to render a hand salute during the Star-Spangled Banner. Almighty God, help us to realize that we are gathered here to watch young people play baseball, not to second-guess strategy, dispute decisions, or question ability. That we are here to cheer, to encourage, to join in the fun that is baseball, not to jeer, discourage, or otherwise degrade the game. That while officials and players are expected to perform within the bounds of certain standards, we also, as spectators, are expected to conduct ourselves within the bounds of good sportsmanship. May this contest end without injury, without feelings of ill will, without disgrace, but as an activity worthy of thy blessing. Amen.
And now to sing the Star-Spangled Banner, we welcome Josie Salvetti, a rising 6th grader at Peters Township Middle School. Josie's already received a VIP invitation from American Idol producers to audition once she meets the show's age requirement. Josie's father, John, hit a home run for Washington in the 1981 World Series. 35 years later, her brother, John, homered in Peters Township's first ever World Series appearance. And her mother, Michaela, was born in Trier, Germany. Ladies and gentlemen, Josie Salvetti with our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we've watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
The players are on the field, and we are all set to begin day 2 of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Washington County looking to duplicate their success from a year ago, taking on a Germany team back in the World Series for the first time in 7 years. The game broadcast is next.
You deserve to be here. I believe in you, believe in what we're doing.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
People see Alex play, and they know that she's different. It makes me want to be a better soccer player on the field.
It was just this mindset that I had from a young age that I'm going to compete in everything I work at, and I want to win.
When all the eyes are on her, that's when she performs the best.
It's great to have body armor with me through my workout for the World Cup as I'm preparing to be on the biggest stage. We're just so much more powerful and strong as a team than as an individual.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
We have a vehicle that needs moved right away. It's from Mazda, California plate 9, ELD 121. 9, ELD 121, California plate on a Mazda. Need to move your vehicle.
Germany and Washington County for Paderborn. It is Pepe Stockhouse on the mound. Here at Blue Hayes Pony Field, it is 250 down the lines, 285 to the power alleys, 305 to straightaway center field. The distances between the bases, 80 feet, and from the rubber to home plate, 54 feet. Shining, shimmering, splendid Saturday in Washington County for the third game of the tournament. Washington County and Paderborn, Germany. Here's the Washington County batting order. You've got 4 left-handed batters in the lineup: Huey, Redu, Temple, and Klusterman. 4 left-handed batters against the right-hander Pepe Stockhaus, who is from Cologne, Germany, turns 15 years of age in October. He'll be backed up by Moser, Gatz, Rallies, Nogren at third, Holman the shortstop, Bull at second. Bull, the son of the manager of Germany, with Moser at first, and Niemeyer catching a packed house at Lou Hayes Pony Field. We're underway, and it is ball one. Get underway at 12:16 Eastern Time. Huey, center fielder, and takes ball two on the Washington County team. Players from Cannonsburg, Washington, McDonald, and Burgettstown. And a called strike. 2-1.
3 fastballs in a row right out of the gates for Stockhaus. Really in the same spot, a little up and away. I'm sure some nerves are playing into it right now for the right-hander.
And prefers to work from the stretch with no one on base. And a ground ball that deflected to Holman. And the throw to Moser. One away.
What an athletic play there by the shortstop. Holman charge the ball, find the right hop, throw on the run. I tell you right out of the gate here, Germany, you just look at them on the field. They are a physical bunch of kids, some really big kids on this Germany team.
Stimson up the middle, and the throw to first base gets by Moser, and so Stimson becomes the first base runner of the game. On a base hit, infield single, Holman had to range very close to second base to attempt to make the play.
Boy, another athletic play by the shortstop on the second base side. Throw just up the line a little bit. The first baseman, Moser, may have stretched a little bit early, but Washington with their first base runner here of the day.
Stimson at first, and his battery mate, pitcher Braden Redu. Historically, base runners have a great deal of success in Pony League World Series games. Strike called. Some of it having to do with the inability of some young pitchers to hold runners on.
Yeah, it's controlling the running game. That's an advanced part of the game that a lot of kids don't quite learn until they get to the upper stages. And boy, the catcher Niemeyer, they really had a chance to pick Stimson off at first base, but I think with Radu standing in the batter's box, didn't quite give him a lane to make the throw there for the back pick.
1 ball and 1 strike, 1 out. And the foul ball off to the left, 1-2.
Yeah, and you do wonder, that's a great point, how much is controlling the running game being taught at the younger levels of baseball. The things pitchers can do, mixing up their looks, slide stepping, all those types of things.
Runner going. Ball pops away from the catcher. Stolen base for Stimson. Granted, it's only the third game, but in the first 2 games, we've seen probably 11 or 12 stolen bases and just 1 caught stealing, and that was on a first and third situation. Comebacker in the play at third. And Stimson is thrown out.
And Stimson there, and you see some things here in the top of the first inning. Niemeyer mishandling the ball on the stolen base, trying to be a little too quick there. A little jumpy on the base pass for Stimson. As a base runner, you want to see that ball get by the pitcher before you move on to third. But just reacting and playing the game hard, he made a decision to go. Germany handles it perfectly. Stockhaus makes a nice play, and on to Nordgren at third for the second out of the inning.
And a runner at first, Gantry for the pitcher, Redu. Now, Ernie and I will spend a good bit of time on our coverage of Pony League Baseball talking about situational knowledge and how it is so important teaching young 13 and 14-year-olds not only the skills of throwing, catching, batting, but also the knowledge of the game and what you need to be thinking about based on the situation of the game.
Yeah, baseball IQ is what we call it, right? And it's such a big part of the game. And, you know, just to go back to your point, you know, Washington could have a runner in scoring position right now with 2 outs, but instead they just have a runner at first base. So it's going to take an extra base hit here from Temple to be able to score the run.
And it now is 0-2 on Temple.
A really good pitch there by Stockhouse. Good fastball down and away to the left-hander Temple.
Stockhouse, runner going, ball fouled away.
And you start thinking the strategy of the game there. There the runner is going in an 0-2 count. You see that he's going. If you're Germany, Lanny, do you go ahead and take a chance here and pitch out maybe? You're ahead in the count, no balls and 2 strikes.
Runner goes again. And the bouncer to first baseman Moser. And he takes the play himself. So Washington County comes up with a base hit and leaves a runner on. Washington County nothing. Paderborn, Germany coming to bat.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
Mom River and surrounding small town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com. Our video board here at the World Series is sponsored by Abarta Coca-Cola, bringing us the official sports drink, and Cohen Markets, the official convenience store of the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. AHN Sports Medicine takes you from sideline to standout. Call 412-DOCTORS to book an appointment and go next level with AHN Sports Medicine. Once again, our thanks to AHN Sports Medicine for providing emergency medical services here at the World Series.
Bottom of the first coming up. Here is the Germany starting lineup, and there are 6 left-handed batters in this lineup. Dedman, Norgren, Moser, Stockhouse, Getz, Varley's, and Ball. 6 left-handed batters against the right-hander Braden Radu. Radu from Cannonsburg. He'll be a 9th grader at Cannon McMillan High School in the fall. Dedman takes ball 1, and Dalton Dedman, born in Sonoma County, California. And the pitch kicks away, 2 balls, no strikes. I mentioned when I gave you the batting orders that Washington County has 4 left-handed batters. Germany has 6. That's an anomaly. There in the other teams, there are not that many left-handed hitters, and I think in my surveying of all the players, close to 150 players, I have come across just 1 switch hitter. 2-2.
And what an advantage it can be if you're facing a lot of right-handers that have good breaking balls like the one we just saw out of the hand of Radu for Washington. But if a team has a left-hander out of the bullpen, it can make it difficult.
Radu and Temple, and by way of the first out of the bottom of the first, you've met 2 of the 9 working with the leather. Donnelly at second, Williams at short, Easlip at third, Klusterman, the left fielder, Huey in center, Chandler in right, Stimson catching, and Norgren. Pitch up high, ball one. The winner of this game, here's the 1-ball pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-1. The winner of this game can sit tight until Monday and does not play until 7 o'clock on Monday. The loser of this game will come back tomorrow at 6:30. Pitch up high, 2-1. The loser of the game, this game, will play the loser of the game between Managua, Nicaragua, and Manchester, New Hampshire. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Yeah, it's so important to win game one of a tournament, a double elimination tournament. It's just so very difficult to be able to come all the way through a bracket and make it into that championship round if you lose the first game.
Gerhard Bull, the manager for Paderborn, Germany. Unassisted play by the first baseman, second out of the bottom of the first. Unassisted play by the first baseman took care of the third out of the top of the first. Bull dealing with the leadership skills of this academy. Dominic Buder, his aide-de-camp. And now J.D. Holman, Juan Diego Holman. And the batter stepped out of the batter's box and is warned by Ray Parker. In Pony baseball, you're not allowed to step out. Regensburg, the hometown of Holman, also Deadman. And the pitch high, 3 balls, no strikes. No score, bottom of the first inning. And Radu fires a strike, 3-1. And now full count.
Radu able to climb back into this count, fell behind 3 balls and no strikes to Holman. And now just 1 pitch away from getting out of this first inning.
Radu's payoff pitch. Left side. And a base hit into left field. Williams trying to make the backhanded play but could not. Each team has a hit.
First baseman, number
Ball
12,
hit hard off the bat there by Holman in the 6 hole. Couple of quick hops there. Really difficult play for the shortstop Williams. And just like Washington, Germany has a runner on base here with 2 outs.
Jules Noah Moser taking a strike on the outside corner. Moser's from Paderborn. So's Bull and Tyler Spear. And Kyron Norgren, also from Paderborn. So is Emilio Getz. And ball served down the right field line. Dropping in, coming around third is Holman. No catch is made.
Yeah,
my apologies. Fine running catch by Chandler.
Yeah, beautiful play to end the bottom of the first here by Varley. Chandler tracking it down that right field line.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trail. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Frank, What exactly are you doing?
Working on my checkbook, man. Balancing my brain.
Washington Financial Bank has mobile banking. You can manage your account from your smartphone or device.
Operator, you are so smart on this phone. Please balance my checkbook.
See how far community banking has come at Washington Financial Bank.
This phone's not so smart.
At Penn West University, we're here for it. Here for the hard workers, the life changers. Here in California, in Clarion, and in Edinburgh, and with our global online programs. At Penn West University, we're here for you. Learn more at pennwest.edu/learn.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is presented by Dick's Sporting Goods, by the Washington County Tourism Promotion Agency, and by the Observer Publishing Company.
All right, for Washington County, the left-handed batter Klosterman to lead off against Stockhouse. And a swing and a miss, strike one. Real fine play by Chandler down the right field line in the corner to make the running catch and deny Germany a run in the bottom of the first inning. And now 1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Chandler took away extra bases and an RBI for Moser.
Strike called Klosterman from Cannonsburg. He'll be a 9th grader at Cannon McMillan High School in the fall.
Stockhouse, just a big, tall right-hander out there at 54 feet. The ball really getting on these Washington hitters quick.
Count 2-2.
Looks like Klosterman trying to go with the breaking ball there, just did not have great feel of it. Lost it up, wasn't able to get on top of it.
And the strikeout of Klosterman, the first out of the top of the second inning. First strikeout of the ball game.
Klosterman right now with the fastball. Really getting on top of these Washington hitters in a hurry.
No score, top of the second. Williams. And it is ball one. Keegan Williams, another young man who will be going to Cannon McMillan, be a 9th grader at Cannon McMillan in the fall. As a matter of fact, there are 7 players on this Washington County team that will be at Cannon McMillan this fall. 4 will be at Trinity High School in Washington. 2 at Fort Cherry, 1 at Burgettstown, 1 at Washington High. Fouled back.
A really good swing there by Williams. A fastball that was away. He tried to hit it to the opposite field. Just missed it, but looked to be right on time. Good bat speed.
One-two pitch. He is up high. 95 pitches, the limit for a hurler on a calendar day, and one of the additions to the Lou Holtz Pony Field, the pitch count is displayed on the board in left center field. Pitch up and in, and now Stockhouse has gone full 3-2 on the first 2 batters of this inning.
And that's after not even going to a 3-ball count in the top of the first.
Payoff pitch. Strike 3, inside corner. And there are 2 outs in the Washington County second inning.
And another good pitch there by Stockhouse, a fastball that finds the inside part of the plate just a touch above the belt of Williams.
And now Chandler, and how many times does it happen in baseball that the guy that makes the fine defensive play to end an inning bats third the next inning? Ball fouled away, strike one.
Boy, he tried to hit it out of the ballpark. Chandler, just an impressive looking young athlete. We've seen him glide in the outfield to make the play to end the bottom of the first, and really aggressive swing there in an 0-0 count.
Young man who's also a basketball player, and the ball is dribbled past manager Anthony Wenzel. Brandon Klein, first base coach. Marshall McGraw, also a part of the Washington County coaching staff. No score. There were 2 outs. Avari Chandler. On an 0-2 pitch. Lines out to center fielder Getz. At the end of an inning and a half, Washington County nothing, Paderborn, Germany nothing.
People who come to cricket stay with cricket. Like one of our favorite customers, Michelle.
I started my own app company, and with Cricket, I'm able to answer calls from my engineers and investors and know my signal's going to be great. If I had to describe Cricket in 2 words, they would be reliable and affordable.
5G Boss Mode activate. Smile, you're on Cricket.
The Washington Auto Mall difference gives you 6 more reasons to buy from us. 6 months of paintless dent repair, lost key coverage, interior exterior protection, and tire coverage at no charge on all qualified vehicles. We finally have some new vehicles available, and we have a great selection of used vehicles ready to go. Or we'll buy your vehicle. South Hills Toyota, Washington Honda, and Washington Hyundai. It's all at the mall.
Owned and operated by the Perlman family since 1914, King's Jewelry invites you to become part of the family.
We want you to come in, we want you to smile, and we want you to leave smiling.
We are definitely a very family-oriented business. Love is a very big part of it. We've been celebrating love for over 100 years.
Visit King's Jewelry today to celebrate the love in your life.
Third base bleachers, well stocked. Welcome back to the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, and obviously Washington County and the Pony League World Series are well intertwined over the years. And back in 1955, an unforgettable Washington team beat Youngstown twice to clinch the title in front of an estimated crowd of 7,000 fans. A fundraising effort during the tournament raised enough money to send the team on a 5-day trip to New York City after the tournament concluded.
Thank you, Joe. We'll have many opportunities to get some fun facts from Joe throughout our coverage of the Pony League World Series. And Stockhouse, Williams to Temple, 1 away in the second. Also, we hope to be chatting with the Paderborn manager, probably, well, after this half inning. Emilio Getz, one of the 6 left-handed batters for Paderborn. No score in the game for Getz. Where's number 13? He is from Paderborn. And Radu, 1-ball pitch. Strike 1-1.
A good pitch there, gets away from the catcher Stimson, but a fastball underneath the hands from Radu to even the count and a ball and a strike.
1-1 pitch. He was outside 2-1. We should tell everybody about the coincidence of the fact that this is Paderborn's 4th trip to the Pony League World Series.
And all 4 times they have played the host Washington in the first day.
Walsh Chop past third baseman Easlip. And a one-out single by the left-handed batter inside third.
And a hard hit ball there by Getz, with the third baseman Easlip playing up. Just not enough time to react. It ricochets off his glove. Good hustle play there by the shortstop Williams to get over there, get the ball, and keep Getz at first base.
Now Jamie Varley's. And takes a pitch down low, ball one. Georg Bull will be joining us. We'll talk to him briefly after we come back from the commercial following the end of this bottom of the second inning. 1 ball and 1 strike. Outside 2-1 throw to first base. And back safely is Getz.
Well, that's really close. Good footwork there by the catcher Troy Simpson behind the plate. And then throws a strike to first base. Getz just able to get back in there with the head first slide.
Ground ball to short, could be 2. Williams unassisted at second, 6-3 double play. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on. Coach Bull joins us in a minute. No score after 2.
After being sidelined with a shoulder injury, 2 minutes in the box isn't so bad. Now get back out there. With AHN Sports Medicine, you're ready for what's next. Your body's rehabbed and recovered. Your legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
Body's rehabbed and recovered. Our legs primed to outskate your defender. Your technical skills perfected. And just like that, you're back. Oh yeah, you're back. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
World Series Program Magazine is on sale now at the souvenir stand. It includes color photos and rosters, the tournament bracket. You'll find World Series scores and records. This year's program includes a look at the 1973 Santa Clara World Championship and the 58 other Pony League World Series events played here in Washington. Read about the night that a picture through a no-hitter.
And Germany's manager, Georg Bull, joins us. Thank you for joining us, Mr. Bull. What's been the success? Why has your team been successful this year in the European zone?
Well, they love baseball. We prepared well, we played well, and things went our way in the Czech Republic, where they actually also held a great pony tournament, which they do every year, our friends in Prague, Czech Republic.
Hey, is it true that you lost your luggage in London on your way to Pittsburgh?
That's true. There was a little setback. We got here, none of our bags arrived here. They got only 2 nights later, but that's how we got to shop at Dick's Sporting Goods, and you know, and we all got here safely. So now the bags are here, so we're ready to play. We missed 1 day of practice. That's all.
All right. Well, enjoy your stay in Washington County. Thanks for being with us.
Pleasure.
And the top of the third for Washington County, Alex Easlip, with a count of 1 ball, 1 strike. No score after 2. Germany has 2 hits. Washington County 1. And the count 1 ball, 2 strikes.
What a good curveball there from Stockhouse. I think the first one he's thrown for a strike here today. Didn't quite have the feel for it in the first or second inning, but drops a really good breaker in there on Easlip here in the third.
And it's now 2-2. Stockhouse from Cologne plays soccer, and he is also a piano player. Two-two pitch, and it's up high 3-2.
That's pretty impressive. I mean,
yeah, and I'm not sure if he's a piano player or a pianist.
Well, just to be able to do that, but even as a baseball and a soccer player, those sports are so different. You typically, you don't hear of many players excelling in both baseball and soccer. Baseball, basketball, maybe baseball, football, but soccer, maybe track, but those two typically don't go together, so pretty impressive from Stockhouse.
And speaking of impressive, Stockhouse has set down the last, 6 in a row. And of the last 4 batters, 3 on strikeouts.
And again, the fastball has been impressive here early, and then finally got a breaking ball in there for a strike. If he can get command of both, it's going to be a long day for Washington.
Asher Donnelly, Washington County product, basketball player, be a 9th grader at Trinity in the fall. Count 0-2. First game of the tournament for each team, with the winner of this game playing again on Monday, and not till Monday. 0-2 pitch, fly ball into shallow left center field. And left fielder Dedman makes the catch, 2 outs. The loser of this game will have to come back and play at 6:30 tomorrow.
That's an off-speed pitch there for a strike to get the pop-up in shallow left field. Impressed with this Germany team so far. You can tell they're very well coached. They know how to play. Great communication there between the left fielder and the shortstop.
And Ryan Huey grounded out his first time up. One ball, no strikes. Nobody on, 2 down. Washington's base hit came from Stimson in the first inning. Opening games of the tournament. Palmview, Texas beat Bay County, Michigan yesterday. And Youngstown, Ohio beat Covina, California. Ball slapped past the first baseman, Moser. On his way to second base is Huey. Head first slide, safe. 2-out double.
Just a nice baseball play there for Washington. Leadoff hitter Huey gets the barrel out front. Hits a ball hard down that right field line. A little too hot for the first baseman, Moser. But right out of the box, Huey was going full speed. Good runner. And is able to get himself into scoring position here with 2 outs in the inning. You see there, no hesitation at all from the leadoff hitter. Right from the start, he was thinking to get himself into second base, and that's exactly what he was able to do.
Now Stimson, Washington County catcher, and request time. By the way, when I was talking to the Washington County players yesterday, Troy Stimson came up to me and said, "Hey, can I be mic'd?"
During the game?
Yeah, he said, "I want to be mic'd during the game." And I told him I would talk to our producer, Roger Lenhart, and our executive producer, Dan Lohman. How about having a catcher mic during the game?
Be pretty cool. I'm just impressed that he would actually want to do that.
1 ball pitch. In for a strike, 1-1. No score. Washington County has a runner in scoring position for the second time in the game. And a pitch low and outside. It was Stimson who was at second with 1 out of the first inning, but it got trapped between second and third, and consequently was the second out of that top of the first.
Big opportunity here for Stimson to make up for that base running mistake in the first.
All right, chopper up the middle. Ball gets by, thrown wide by Holman. Run scores. Washington County leads 1-0 now. The ball ricochets off the sliding runner Stimson into left field. Washington County picking up the game's opening run on the top of the third inning.
Another nice athletic play by the shortstop Holman. But the throw, what an arm, great arm, but the throw just sails on him, and good base running there from Huey, who took the extra base on the ball he hit down the right field line. Never broke stride again, anticipating a bad throw, and he's able to score. And then Stimson, again, aggressive on the base pass, is able to move it into second base and get himself into scoring position.
Now Redu. Stockhouse's delivery, line to shortstop Holman. The scoring on the Stimson hit, single, no RBI, E6, 1-0 Washington after 2.5.
My Dream Field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My Dream Field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My Dream Field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Pony League World Series has enjoyed a special relationship with the Observer Reporter, hosting the new organization's meetings in the early 1950s and covering each and every one of this year's World Series games. The Observer Reporter has been there every step of the way. Follow along in print or online at observer-reporter.com/pony. And from the very first World Series game in 1952 through this year's championship.
Deeds, not words, are the yardsticks by which our lives should be measured. Pony Baseball seeks to share the experience of baseball with every person. And Pony Baseball is proud to have hosted another annual gathering of special children and offer them the realization of the dream to swing the bat, to run the bases, to be cheered by other baseball people. All the players were here today to support the participants in the Champions game. All right, now Finn Niemeyer, 1-0 lead for Washington County. Now Finn Meyer from Cologne, going to be a 10th grader in the fall. Redu, 1-1 pitch. Foul ball back out of play.
Well, Redu has had great command of his breaking ball here early in the game. Actually, back-to-back breaking balls to Niemeyer here in the third inning to start the inning.
Count 2-2. Let me go back to the play that scored that led to the Washington run. It was a single for Stimson, and then Huey scored on the throwing error. Stimson took second on the throwing error, no RBI. Pitch outside. And batter stepped out of the batter's box, and Ray Parker said, that's not allowed. 3-2 pitch. Called strike three.
How about that? A 3-2 breaking ball again for a strikeout for Braden Redu. That has been his pitch here today. He's been heavy with that breaking ball, and using the fastball off of it.
And now Benito Bull, coach's son, left-handed batter, one of the 6. And Benito, basketball player, also plays some piano. And Radu, the 1-ball pitch. Outside 2-0. I mentioned Ray Parker, the home plate umpire. And want to send out best wishes to Ray's wife, Carolyn, and Carolyn's sister, Amy. There's a bouncing ball. And in the hole. No shot there. Williams tried to make the backhanded play. 1-out single by Bull. And it's hit number 3 for Paderborn.
To see real early in this game, balls that are put on the ground have been very successful for both teams. Field really dry here, looks great. The stadium in great shape, but a fast surface here today. And Bull able just to be able to put a ball in play there and reach on an infield single.
Now Dalton Dedman. Dedman 0 for 1. 1-0 Washington County leads. Dedman, who's been in Germany just a very short period of time. Young man that also likes to play football, and he also enjoys fishing. Pitch is up high, and the count is 2-0. Talking to all the players about some of their hobbies, there are a number of players on the German team that like to fish. Of course, there were a number of players when I talked to them about their hobbies. I heard video games, and I said,
That's probably the most popular answer in this generation. But I myself like to fish, so I can understand that.
You have a secret spot in West Virginia where you can be guaranteed that you'll be successful?
I think I have some secret spots in the tri-state area.
Bouncing ball, backhanded by the first baseman, and the throw to second, though it was a bit errant from Temple to Williams. Williams did a great job of going to get the ball and keeping his foot on the bag. 2 outs.
Yeah, that's just a nice defensive play there by Temple, and an even better play by Williams at shortstop to get himself under control around the bag and make sure able to get that first out. A lot of shortstop may have tried to be too quick through there, trying to think about turning and double play before you got the first out. But Williams, great body control around the bag, is able to make an excellent play to get the force out.
And Norgren steps in now. He's grounded out his first time up. So we're in the 3rd. There have been 8 outs recorded with Radu on the mound. And so far, 6 ground ball outs.
Really close play there at first on the pickoff. Dedman just able to get back in time. Whew, another close one, Lanny. You can tell right now Dalton Dedman, with 2 outs here in the inning, is going to try to steal second base and get himself into scoring position. Washington doing a nice job here with Radu, making him dive back in.
And ball 1 on Norgren. Germany trying to become the first European team to win a Pony League World Series championship. Now 2 balls, no strikes.
And you can tell right now the pressure that Dedman's putting on at first base right now is kind of gotten to Radu a little bit. Missed on both of the first 2 offerings here to Norgren, high and outside. Something to be said about a running game that puts pressure on the defense and adds thought process to the pitcher.
And now 3-0. It was a bit awkward the way Stimson reacted to accepting that 2-0 pitch.
Yeah, and I think the threat of Dedman running has both the pitcher and the catcher right now thinking about it, right? Radu thinking about it, and the catcher Stimson trying to have quick feet, as Radu is able to drop a strike in there to bring the count to 3-1, but it also is on the mind of the catcher Stimson. He wants to be able to pop his feet and be able to throw to second quickly, and sometimes you get ahead of yourself, which I think we saw a couple of pitches ago.
Ball looped into shallow left field near the line. Running catch made by Kloosterman. The right fielder Chandler made an inning-ending catch to save a run in the first, and an above-average play here by Kloosterman ending the bottom of the third. 1-0 Washington County.
There's a place far from the city, yet just down the road, where likes and shares mean more. It's in every bite, each performance, and every night, where the miles we ride together become the memories we share forever. We dream because they fought for it. We give because they worked for it. The American spirit lives here. I can feel it.
At Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, we believe that every life has potential, and we're dedicated to fulfilling it. Our adult and community services give individuals with intellectual disabilities or autism the opportunity to develop new skills, have an independent home life, and make their own choices. From personalized daily care and community participation to supervised independent living, we cater to each individual's specific needs. Pathways of Southwestern Pennsylvania, your path to lifelong fulfillment.
A place to share the things that matter most. At Trex, we see it too.
Fourth inning, but Hefe Stockhouse has been solid for Germany on the mound in 3 innings of work. Just 1 unearned run allowed. At one point, he struck out 3 batters in a 4-batter stretch, and he's yet to walk 1 while striking out 3.
And so the right-hander is ready to face the middle third of the Washington batting order in the top of the 4th inning of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning game. And Temple takes a strike. The head coach, or the manager for Washington County, Anthony Wenzel, is a graduate assistant in the baseball program at Geneva College. A graduate of Geneva in 2022. One ball, 2 strikes. First base coach Brandon Klein for Washington County works for PNC Bank and played baseball at Seton Hill. Graduated from Seton Hill in 2022. This ball trundled to second. Bull and Mosser get together, 1 away in the 4th. I was mentioning an inning or so ago about Ray Parker's wife Carolyn, and Carolyn's sister Amy. Want to send out best wishes to Amy because she's been dealing with a kidney issue, and so I want Amy to know that Ray's thinking about her, and we are as well. We're thinking about you. Kloosterman, who made the fine catch down the left field line to end the bottom of the 3rd. 1-0 Washington County, an unearned run.
Attention please, vehicle needs to move to white BMW. Pennsylvania plate GTV 3665 needs moved right away.
There have been only 2 teams from Pennsylvania that have won the Pony League World Series. Washington won the title in 1955, and Washington County has advanced to the finals 3 other times, but not since 1998. And now the count 2 balls, 1 strike. Well, we're talking about Washington County historical baseball note. Nick Papalarchuk won the 2017 batting title. And Justin Naylor won the 2017 ERA award. And that pitch up and in, and the swing and the miss by Kloosterman. 1 out, nobody on. 1-0 Washington County leads in the 4th inning. Outside manager Wenzel will be joining us. Anthony will join us when we come back from the break after this top of the 4th inning. 3-2 pitch. Fouled back.
And the more I look at it, I think that Stockhouse here is throwing a split finger fastball as an off-speed pitch. 2 pitches ago, they had knuckleball type of rotation, but a little too hard to be a knuckleball. It might be throwing a splitter out there.
Yeah, the strikeout of Kloosterman, 2nd out of the inning. And Stockhouse has 4 strikeouts.
And he's been impressive with the fastball. And I can't believe it's taken us this long to even mention it, but I think without a doubt, early on favorite for best hair in the Pony League World Series is our starting pitcher today, Pepe Stockhouse.
And ball 1 on Williams.
Kind of looks like what your hair used to look like, maybe back in the 70s?
Yeah, about that.
Did you have the curls like that?
Not quite that curly or long. 1-1. I mean, don't forget, for those of us that lived through the 60s and 70s, we all had hippie periods. Soft liner. And Williams the 3rd out. Don't forget, manager Wenzel will be joining us in just a moment. 1-0 Washington County after 3.5.
A spectacular play. Cannonball coming. Praise the Jolly Roger.
The Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series is all over the World Wide Web. Live scoring, bracket updates, news notes, game stories, and links to other World Series information. Check us out online, ponyworldseries.org. And you'll find the World Series on Twitter, Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and yes, even TikTok. I thank you to Printscape and the Comcast business for their ongoing assistance on this project, and to Crib Cable Media and the Crib High School Sports Network for their assistance on our broadcast.
And Washington County manager Anthony Wenzel joins us. I guess if you're playing Germany, it's Wenzel, isn't it, Anthony?
I guess so.
Okay. Why has your team been so successful this year?
We've been working hard every practice. I feel like we have a good group of guys here. They've been gelling real well. And one thing we emphasize as a coaching staff, just pay attention to the little things, do the small things correct, and we'll win a lot of baseball games.
Good luck the rest of the way. Thanks, Anthony.
Thank you.
And bottom of the 4th. And J.D. Holman to lead off. 3, 4, and 5 for Paderborn. Now the pitch numbers for Radu, he's thrown now 46 pitches. The limit is 95. On the other side, through 4 innings, Stockhouse has thrown 61. Swing and a miss.
And once again, Radu able to start an inning with back-to-back off-speed pitches to get ahead of a Germany hitter, no balls and 2 strikes.
Holman has one of the 3 Paderborn hits. Hopper to shortstop Williams. One away in the fourth and another ground ball out for Rideau.
And that's one of those baseball IQ things we talked about at the top of the broadcast, that being able to throw off-speed pitches for strikes in any count is such an advantage as a pitcher, right? I mean, you're Holman there, the 3-hitter for this Germany team, you know, looking for a fastball. 2 straight pitches, took hacks at what he thought were fastballs, but just being able to command a fastball and an off-speed pitch in any count is a giant advantage for the defense.
Manager Wetzel was checking with the press box. Pitch is outside ball 1. Keep in mind that should Rideau get to above 65 pitches, he would need 4 days rest. And that means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. That means he's done.
Done for the tournament.
1 ball and 1 strike on Moser. And outside.
And I think with pitch counts and tournaments like this, that is your hardest job as a manager, is to try to manage your pitching staff and make the best decision for what you can do to win today, but also give yourself an opportunity to win the entire tournament.
Counts now 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes on Moser, who was retired on the running catch by right fielder Chandler in the first inning. And down on strikes for the second out of the 4th inning. Second strikeout for Rideau.
Number 32, Stockhouse.
And now here comes manager Wetzel to go to the mound. Let's listen to Anthony.
Alex, hey, you're down, okay? You're out of the game. Hey, good job. Good job. All right. Hey.
I don't want the ball. Just
yeah,
good job.
Great job. Okay, you did your job. Go play third base now. All right, let's go win this game, huh? Good job. Good job. Hey.
And the ball
okay,
is.
Be efficient. 1 out this inning. Or you got 2 outs, right? Give me the final one. Okay, give me the final.
Huey's getting the ball. Was in center field before. And you heard manager Wetzel say that Rideau should go to third base. And I'm going to speculate that Eastlip is now going to move out to the outfield. So we'll give you all the changes in a moment. Well, the Pony League World Series festivities always begin on Thursday night. The night before the games begin at the Dick's Sporting Goods in Washington County. Many of the teams were on hand for the festivities, along with the Pirate Parrot and the Pony Princesses and fans galore. Great kickoff. The Fan Fest outside Dick's Sporting Goods.
Braden Rideau now playing third base. And now pitching number 3, Ryan Huey.
This could be a great move for Washington here. The left-hander Huey, as you mentioned earlier, going to be able to face 6 left-handed hitters currently in this Germany lineup.
Three and 2/3 innings pitched by Rideau. Did not give up a run and allowed only 3 hits, struck out 2, and induced 7 ground ball outs.
In parking the handicap spaces, Honda, PA license HYK 6335.
Got to double check, make sure that I'm right about the fact that Eastlip went to center field. You didn't happen to hear the announcement. Let's see.
I did not.
Nope, it is in center field. It is Gavin Dantry. With Rideau at third.
Batters number 32, Pepe Stockhouse.
And Stockhouse 0 for 1 grounded out. The Paderborn pitcher, who has given up the game's only run, but it was an unearned run. And Huey misses inside, ball scoots back to the net. Ball one. One interesting side note about the nature of this game: close game, good pitching, solid defense, and no walks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I thought that's where you were going. I mean, we are in the bottom of the fourth inning here with 2 outs, and we have yet to see a free pass.
And now 3-0. First batter that Huey is facing. Nobody on, 2 down in the fourth inning. And there it is, first free pass.
So do you think we jinxed it?
No, I don't believe in that.
I know you don't.
You know, I know. I know you know that I don't. And runner at first.
Tough here for you. Really no time. He was in the bullpen last half inning while Washington was hitting to get a few pitches in, but to come straight from center field sometimes takes a position player like that a little bit of time to get adjusted.
So Johan Glonert is the runner at first. Ball bounces away from first baseman Temple, but Glonert stays close. Washington County 1 run on 3 hits. Paderborn, Germany, no runs, 3 hits. Gets singled in the second. Runner going, and the pickoff. And a high throw from Temple into left field. Well, Huey had him picked off, but Washington County unable to pull up and get that third out of the inning.
Boy, Temple did everything right. I mean, he saw the runner take off, so he went and got the throw from Huey instead of letting the ball travel all the way to the bag. Just made a high throw, a little bit too much for Williams to be able to jump and catch. Williams almost made the play, and I think if he would have, I think he may have gotten the tag down in time.
And the first time in this game that the team from Germany has had a runner in scoring position. Bottom of the fourth inning, 1-0 Washington County leads. Ball fouled away, 0-2.
After 4 straight balls to the first hitter he faced, Stockhouse. Huey able to get ahead 0-2 here to Getz, the left-handed hitter.
Runner going for third, but it's a moot point as Getz strikes out. At the end of 4 innings of play at the Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series, Washington County 1, Paderborn, Germany 0.
225 years in the making. The Washington County Agricultural Fair, presented by EQT, August 12th through 19th at the Washington County Fairgrounds. Listen to live music with bands like Russell Dickerson, Six Gun Sally, Marcus Tyler Band, and more. Get down and dirty with motocross, drag racing, and 2 demolition derbies, plus high school bands and the school bus demolition derby. Daily admission is $10 and parking is free. The Washington County Agricultural Fair, August 12th through 19th. Find out more at washingtonfair.org.
You deserve to be here. I believe in you, believe in what we're doing.
4 innings complete with Washington County, Pennsylvania leading Paderborn, Germany 1-0, and great defense throughout the contest so far for Washington County. In the second inning, a nice play here from Ivari Chandler in right field. Washington County also able to turn a 6-3 double play up the middle in the middle innings. And then in the third inning, a very nice defensive play with Grady Klosterman ranging into foul ground in left field. No runs across yet for Germany.
Top of the fifth inning. In the bottom third of the Washington County batting order. And Chandler foul ball.
We just saw the great play by Chandler in the first inning. Down the right field line and hit a ball hard in his last at bat. A laser up the middle that was caught by the center fielder Getz.
Chandler's drive left field. And a foul ball.
Tell you what, that ball was hammered, just foul down the left field line. And I mentioned it earlier, what an impressive athlete Chandler is. He's seen 5 pitches in this game, Lanny. He has swung at all 5 of them. And he's hit 3 of them really hard. 2 foul and then the line out to center field.
0-2 as Chandler leads off the fifth inning. Washington County leads 1-0. 6 for 6 in the hole. And the play turned in by Holman.
Wow, what a play by the Germany shortstop, J.D. Holman. To go into the hole, onto the outfield grass, make the backhand play, plant that right foot, get on top, and throw a laser across the infield to get the speedy Chandler at first. What a defensive gem there from the Germany shortstop.
Let me zero in on that phrase you just used, get on top.
Get on top. And that means to get your fingers on top of the ball with a high elbow to be able to throw the ball with velocity downhill across the infield. But you got to have the velocity to be able to do that, right? To keep it where it just rides across the infield. That was impressive arm strength there by the shortstop.
Now Dantry's first plate appearance as he went into center field in the bottom of the fourth inning. Gavin Dantry from Cannonsburg, who will be a 10th grader at Cannon McMillan High School this fall.
When you really think about it, that's probably a 125-foot throw there that the shortstop just made. And he was able to throw it in the air on the money downhill. It tells you what type of velocity and arm strength he has.
So if he doesn't get on top,
you're not going to be able to throw it as hard because the ball is going to come out of your hand and go up, then to come back down. That's a loopy throw. So to be able to get on top and throw it downhill is where arm strength and velocity comes from.
And the strikeout of Dantry. 2 outs in the fifth inning. And 5 strikeouts for Stockhouse, who has now thrown 69 pitches. And there's Asher Donnelly. And Stockhouse has set down the last 6 Washington County batters. Ball fouled away. The streak beginning right after Stimson's base hit and the subsequent throwing error that led to the game's only run.
I mean, this has been a very well pitched game for both teams. Stockhouse has been very impressive.
One pitch. 1-2. Nobody on, 2 down, 5th inning of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning ball game.
And that's the one pitch that he just hasn't quite had the feel of today, is that breaking ball. It looks like he's releasing it a little far back and not quite committing to getting it out in front and getting on top of it. He's turned a couple for strikes, but
and Donnelly becomes the 3rd out. Excuse me, Ernie.
Yeah, another fastball for a strikeout for Stockhouse.
7 in a row retired by Stockhouse, but Washington County leads 1-0 after 4.5 innings.
Feels good to be off the sidelines, doesn't it? Oh yeah, it does. That extra effort with AHN Sports Medicine got you back here. With every specialty set, custom training day, and personalized drill, you bettered your body. Now line it up. They don't see this move coming. Told you. Go next level with AHN Sports Medicine.
All foul balls yours to keep. And any home run ball, please return that here to the press box. You'll get a brand new World Series ball and a free coffee and donut voucher from Dunkin'. The World Series runs on Dunkin'.
Now, Prinscape provides us with the scores from yesterday and some other nuggets. Alexis Lopez of Palmview went 3 for 3 with a couple of RBIs, was on base 4 times, had a sacrifice fly for an RBI and a 9-1 Palmview win. And then Youngstown, Ohio's Jaden Amos went 2 for 4 with 4 RBIs. Amos was the starting pitcher for Youngstown against Covina. The winning pitcher, he went 4 2/3 innings and struck out 12. Bottom of the 5th. Left-hander Huey against the left-handed batter Varlies. Outside 2-1. Two-one pitch.
Tried to spin a breaking ball in there for a strike, but just missed a little bit low.
Makes it a full count. Huey came on in the 4th. He issued a walk, but then got the strikeout to end the bottom of the 4th inning. Ryan Huey from McDonald, Pennsylvania. And he'll be turning 20, he'll be turning 15 on September the 18th. And going into 9th grade, he'll be at Fort Cherry High School. And ball 4. So we've had only 2 walks in the game. Huey has issued them both.
And for the first time today, Germany will have their leadoff hitter on base. We'll see how they play it here.
And tell me about your philosophy bunting a number 8 hitter.
I believe right now in a 1-run game, you're at the bottom of the order, put some pressure on the defense and get a sacrifice bunt down.
Ball bunted into foul territory.
Boy,
now from a defensive standpoint, would you have encouraged your first baseman to hurry and get that ball?
Absolutely. I mean, he's got to hold the runner. The third baseman should be able to come in and take away that left side of the infield, where if a ball's bunted at him, he should be able to get the force at second. But as a first baseman, you have to hold the runner and then vacate your position once you see the ball bunted towards you. But almost a perfect bunt there. Just an unlucky bounce for Niemeyer. It was a great bunt. It just hit the lip of the grass and shot barely foul outside the chalk line at first base.
Runner at third, nobody out. Inside, Niemeyer's going into the bunting stance, then pulling the bat back.
Yeah, a little surprise there. Did show bunt and pulled his hands back almost like a slash play. Pitch is up and out of the strike zone.
Swinging away at the 1-1 pitch and the fly ball to center. Dantry's got it. 1 on, 1 out. I would have gone along with you, Ernie. I would have bunted number 8. I would have kept him bunting to get the tying run into scoring position.
You know, that's something that maybe I was just stubborn. And I am getting older and can admit that now, but if I put the sacrifice bunt sign on, it was on for the entire at-bat, even with 2 strikes. I mean, your job was to get the bunt down, and just curious to why the bunt was taken off there after the first pitch was fouled off.
Now Bull, the left-handed batter with a foul ball out of play.
And I'm sure there's a great answer for it. Maybe because you got back-to-back left-handed hitters coming up now for Germany, and the thought is try to let the right-hander here do some damage against the left-handed pitcher. But again, I'll openly admit that I was a very stubborn manager, that if I gave you the sacrifice bunt and an 0-0 count, there was no need to even look at me again. That sign was on until you got it done or didn't get it done.
Pitch is up high, 1 ball, 1 strike, even if the count changed in favor of the hitter.
Absolutely. My players knew that if the sacrifice bunt was on, it was your job to get that bunt down. So if you wanted to wait until you got 2 strikes to bunt with 2 strikes, then it's amazing how many guys get bunts down when they know that it's not coming off.
I learned that from watching Jimmy Leland manage the Pirates.
Now, you rarely see that in today's game. I mean, the bunt game, it's starting to come back. You see it a lot in college baseball, but, you know, I'm sure 9 out of 10 people would say I'm crazy for making a hitter bunt with 2 strikes. But if that was the job at the beginning, it needs to be the job that gets accomplished.
1 ball, 2 strikes. 5th inning, home half of the 5th. And Washington County leading 1-0. Huey. Check swing, ground ball to 3rd. Reduced, throw to 2nd. For the force out. 2nd out of the inning.
Really nice play there by the starting pitcher, Redu, at 3rd base. He's able to put a little something on that just in time to get it to 2nd base. Obviously not a double play ball. So his focus was to get that lead out at 2nd, and he was able to do so. Nice job by the 2nd baseman, Donnelly, to hang in there too and make the play.
I was talking earlier about the importance of situational knowledge. More about that later. Ground ball to 2nd. And Dedman is out number 3. 1 left on base after 5 full. Washington County 1, Paderborn, Germany, nothing.
The Washington Auto Mall difference gives you 6 more reasons to buy from us. 6 months of paintless net repair, lost key coverage, interior exterior protection, and tire coverage at no charge on all qualified vehicles. We finally have some new vehicles available, and we have a great selection of used vehicles ready to go. Or we'll buy your vehicle. South Hills Toyota, Washington Honda, and Washington Hyundai. It's all at the mall.
People who come to Cricket stay with Cricket. Like one of our favorite customers, Michelle.
I started my own app company, and with Cricket, I'm able to answer calls from my engineers and investors and know my signal's going to be great. If I had to describe Cricket in 2 words, they would be reliable and affordable.
5G Boss Mode activate. Smile, you're on Cricket.
Friends, one of the great things for me after 33 years with the Pittsburgh Pirates was the opportunity to work with Ernie Galuski. And congratulations to your son, Ernie, for his Johnny Bench Award.
Yeah, it was quite the experience in Cincinnati a couple of weeks ago, and the Reds really put on a great show. And Johnny Bench was just so welcoming to my son and the other recipients, and it was a special day, and as a father, a really proud day.
I don't blame it. Penthouse suite as well.
Yeah, they put us up in a penthouse suite and got the VIP treatment there at the banquet. And you don't see me in a sport coat very often, but I was that day.
Bouncer up the middle, and the throw off the mark, and a base hit for Washington County. And Ryan Huey leads off the inning, gets his 2nd hit of the game.
Another wild throw from the shortstop there, and again, I think Moser, the first baseman, maybe stretching a little bit too early, but the arm strength for Holman at short is just spectacular, but a couple of those throws have gotten away from him today.
All right, now, veteran baseball coach manager, bunt here?
Absolutely, I would. Yes, I mean, you're holding on to a one-run lead here late in the game.
Now, Stimson is 2 for 2. Hewitt first, nobody out. Bunted to third, out at first base. So score the sacrifice 5-3, Norgren to Moser.
And typically you want to bunt that ball to first base, but the third baseman, Norgren, was playing back. So Stimson bunted the ball in the right place. A very good bunt, made it a play at first base. It took a strong throw from the third baseman to be able to get him by a step.
So the right-handed batter bunts the runner into scoring position, and now the left-hander Redu against the right-handed pitcher Stockhouse. Redu 0 for 2 in the game. Started this game as the Washington County pitcher. Line shot left center field, base hit. Huey scores. 2-0 Washington County. Into second base, Redu. Ball not handled particularly well in left center, but I'm not sure that would have mattered.
And for the first time today, this packed house here at Lou Hayes Field, Pony Field, erupted on a great swing by Redu, today's starting pitcher, who did an excellent job on the mound, got a pitch away from him there and was able to drive it into that opposite field gap for a giant hit for the host, Washington.
And now Temple. Squibber, foul ball, strike one. 2-0 Washington County.
Winner's going to take at least $700.
Colton Temple, first baseman, number 4 hitter.
That really was the first time today that you felt the energy of this crowd, this packed house.
One ball, one strike. Runner at second base, Redu. Foul ball off to the left and out of play. Now, Paderborn, Germany was here in Washington County in 2012. First game it played against Washington County. Germany won. Same story 2013. Same story 2016. Near the bag at third, mishandled by the third baseman, but the opportunity to get the out at first base. Norgren stayed with it, 2 outs, and as the throw was coming across, Redu moved to third.
Yeah, great base running there at second base by Redu. You saw him see it and was able to make the jump. Close play at first base, called out. Nice job by the third baseman Norgren to hold on. He mishandled the ball, but was able to regain control and make a strong throw across the diamond to record the second out.
Runner at third with 2 down. 2-0 Washington County in the 6th inning, top of the 6th. And Klusterman is 0 for 2 in the game.
Now, if we were doing one of our college games that we do so many of, Lanny, I think we would be in a instant replay delay right now.
Without question.
Yeah, we'd be filling time during the replay.
What we would have done is we would have waited till the replay opportunity, and that's when we would have done the Johnny Bench Awards.
It's been a good time.
1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch out in front of the plate. And the inning is over as catcher Niemeyer gets together with Moser. Washington County, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 left on base, middle of the 6th. Washington County leads Germany 2-0.
A place to share the things that matter most. At Trex, we see it too.
What are you doing? It's 10 a.m. We have work to do.
Oh, come on, man. Be cool. You told me to get the app. Well, they got enough apps for the entire office. Fondue, guacamole, and I just can't resist pigs in the blanket.
Washington Financial Bank's app makes banking simple. Deposit, transfer, and even pay your bills right from your smartphone or device. Download the app and bank with Frank.
We've been in your community since 1808. We've stood by your side covering the news of the day. We've been here for the important times in your life. We've celebrated with you. We're proud to have delivered the latest in local, regional, and national news in Washington, Greene, and southern Allegheny counties. We'll be here for the next phase of your life with our print and online editions. The Observer Reporter, life delivered daily.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
Bottom of the 6th inning, Logan Arblaster, our stage manager, was checking last 7 years. There have been only 2 1-0 games in the Pony League World Series. Well, just as Logan was checking that, Washington County tacked on a second run.
Yeah.
There have not been many even 2-0 games.
The point is, usually this is, an offensive tournament, but today all 3 pitchers that have been on the mound, 2 for Washington and 1 for Germany, have all done a great job of commanding the strike zone with good stuff, and it's been very difficult on the hitters today on both sides.
Second game today, Managua, Nicaragua against Manchester, New Hampshire, scheduled for a 2:30 start. And Norgren, as Germany's down to its final 6 outs. For Huey, he has now worked an inning and a third after Braden Redu went 3 2/3 scoreless, allowing only 3 hits and striking out 2 and not walking a batter. Norgren 0 for 2, and there have been 3 above average plays behind the Washington County pitching staff. In Germany's bullpen, Varley's is warming up. 2 balls, 1 strike. A German team that flew out of Frankfurt and went through London. It was in London that the German young baseball players lost their luggage. They wanted to have a direct flight out of Europe to Pittsburgh, and they did. They went Frankfurt to London to Pittsburgh. Pitch high and inside, 3-2 on Norgren. So as we show you graphically the travels, it's quite a trek, but so glad that the folks and the young players, 13 and 14-year-olds from Germany, are with us.
Had to be a little stressful though, going 2 days without without any of your supplies that you need when you're halfway across the continent or across the earth.
Bouncer to third. Redu makes the play. Not particularly stylish, but nevertheless had himself positioned that he got his body in front of that ground ball for the out.
Yeah, he made a really nice play there on a tough hop. I think he was trying to body it up, but his hands were good enough to just make the play, move his feet, and a throw across the diamond for the out.
Now Holman takes ball 1. Two nothing Washington County leads. Swing and a miss. Washington County, if it wins, will be able to sit tight until Monday night at 7 o'clock. One pitch. Now 2-1. The loser of this game will be playing at 6:30 tomorrow against the loser of the game between Managua and Manchester. 2-1 pitch. And 3-1.
Holman's not seen many fastballs today. They've been primarily pitching him off speed. Tried to sneak a fastball in there, just missed up and away.
Pitch down and in, and a swing, and a pretty good cut in terms of aggressiveness.
And another fastball, but a really good one from Huey on the mound there, down and in, which is typically a weak spot for most right-handed hitters.
And ball 4. That's the third walk given up by Huey. It is a 1-out walk.
Tried to go with the 3-2 breaking ball there, just missed.
And time called now as manager Winthal is going out to the mound, and following him towards the mound for Washington County is Alec Easlip.
Gavin! Hey, you got one guy on, 1 out. Get me out of this game in 35 pitches. All right, you got this. Let's go.
I like that, concise.
Yeah, yeah.
Just get me out of this game in 35 pitches. As Huey's going to go back to center field, and Easlip, who started the game at third, then came out for a short while, is now in to pitch. And for Huey, he gets credit for an inning and 2/3. Does not give up a hit, walked 3, and struck out 1. He's not giving up a run, but he is responsible for Holman at first.
Your attention, please, for Washington County.
Huey really successful when he was in the strike zone, but he did walk 3 of the 8 hitters he faced. Prompted the change to go to the right-hander here, Alex Easlip.
We'll have a moment here. I want to mention that Bob Gregg, who is the public address announcer and former tournament director of Pony Baseball, he and Bill Stowe, who's also another Pony League executive, and Abe Key, one of the big head honchos, the 3 of them all played on this field in Pony Baseball 50 years ago.
Pretty incredible.
In the early 70s. And what a fabulous job Bob Gregg does, handling so many responsibilities. All right, here's Moser now. So the decision was made to make the change from a left-hander pitching to a right-hander. Now with the left-hander Moser coming up, pitch down low, ball 1. We've made the point that this Paderborn lineup has 6 left-handed batters in it. And that is an anomaly. 2-0 Washington County leads. A run in the 3rd and a run in this top of the 6th. And the pitch inside.
They checked to the third base umpire, and he said Moser did not offer. Easlip trying to bore a fastball inside to the left-handed hitter. Almost got the check swing.
Swing and a foul tip, 2-1. 2 runs, 6 hits. Correction, 2 runs, 5 hits for Washington County. No runs, 3 hits for Paderborn, Germany. And that runs the count to 2-2.
A good pitch there by Easlip. A little backdoor slider, I believe. It had some spin. Able to break just enough to catch that outside corner.
Holman at first, 1 out. And now Holman chased back by the throw to first base by pitcher Easlip. Alex Easlip. plays basketball, also plays flag football. And this ball sliced off to the left out of play. Count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner going, pitch a ball, throw to second base, and the ball ends up going into shallow center field. So Holman a stolen base.
What a great throw there by the catcher Stimson on and off speed pitch. Throw was right on the bag. I think Holman's going to steal the bag anyway. He beat the throw, but great throw by the catcher Stimson.
Runner at second, 1 out. And just the second time in this game that Paderborn, Germany's had a runner at second base. Time called by manager Bull.
I think they're
We have a leadoff. Yeah, and who else is out? 1 out, right? Yeah. 1 out. Man, everybody's saying 2. I mean, what the fuck?
I think the scoreboard actually had 2 outs on it for a moment there. I think that's where the confusion started.
3-2 pitch called, strike 3, 2 outs.
Like, how about that? A 3-2 backdoor breaking ball from Easlip. Able to put it in there for strike 3. Big time pitch for the Washington right-hander.
And now Stockhouse, who's worked through 6 innings of this game. He's given up 2 runs, 1 earned. And as a hitter, he's 0 for 1. Foul ball, strike 1. Two 2-0 Washington County leads. Paderborn, Germany down to its final 4 outs. Swing and a miss. Stimson with a throw to second base. And the errant throw saved by shortstop Williams.
That may be the best play of the game so far. Great block by Stimson, maybe trying to force a throw at second base when it wasn't there, but wow, what a play by the shortstop to dive, catch the errant throw, keep it on the infield, and not allow the runner to move up to third.
0-2 on Stockhouse. Pitch inside, Stimson throwing again. And you saw shortstop Williams stay with the tag just in case Holman stepped off just a microsecond.
And because Holman didn't slide back in, it became a very, very close play.
All right, Easlip. 1-2 pitch. Ground ball to Williams. Deflected off the body. Fakes a throw to first, and the throw to third goes wide. Breaking for the plate is Holman, and he scores. Throw to second, safe. Now it's a 2-1 ball game. Boy, it's turned out to be a wild throwing bottom of the 6th inning.
Yeah, this should be scored as 2 errors, correct? Should be an error on Williams. This is how Stockhouse was able to advance to first, and then once that play was finalized, a throwing error to third base that allowed Holman to score Germany's first run. And it looks like Stockhouse a little banged up there at second base, sliding into the bag. Maybe a twisted ankle. It looks like he's going to leave the game here. And again, that's your starting pitcher. Stockhouse, who has been really good through 6 innings of this game, only allowing the 2 runs. But you can see, yep, foot kind of jams there on the bag.
And Glonard is going to be the runner at second base again, as he was for Stockhouse in the 4th inning. Boy, think about all the wild throws we've seen just within the last 5 minutes. Couple from Stimson on attempts at second base, and now.
And then for Germany, Holman has missed the mark a few times, the shortstop from Germany.
Johan Glonard at second.
Runner at second base. That's a tying run. And a strike called.
The center fielder, number 13, Emilio Getz.
We'll see. We saw Varley's warming up in the bullpen for Germany, the left-hander. Had not entered the game yet. We'll see if Stockhouse is able to go back out there and start on the mound in the top of the 7th.
With 2 down, foul ball back to the net, and the count, no balls, 2 strikes.
Pinch runner with a giant lead there at second base. See if Washington tries to run a play here to pick him off.
Fly ball into left center, and the inning is over. But Paderborn, Germany picks up a run without the luxury of a base hit. A couple of errors in the inning, 1 left. Go to the 7th inning, Washington County 2, Germany 1.
My Dream Field has a scoreboard with a giant TV.
My Dream Field has dugouts for our mascot to dance on.
My Dream Field has lights to play at night. And a duck pond.
CNX is making dream fields come true by donating millions of dollars throughout Appalachia. Nominate your field at cnx.com/dreamfields.
Changes for Paderborn. Staying in the game and now playing right field, Johan Glonard was the courtesy runner for Stockhouse, now officially in the game. And now pitching, number 14, Jamie Varley.
It was a solid performance from Pepe Stockhouse. He allowed only 2 runs in the game. He was able to strike out 6 through 6 innings. Of the 2 runs he gave up, only 1 was earned. And has to leave the game after 6 innings, suffered an injury at second base. And turns the ball game over to Varley's.
Leading off the Washington County
Jamie
7th inning.
moving from right field. There's the line on Stockhouse. 2 runs again, only 1 earned. And Glonard comes into the game to play right field. And ball 1 on Keegan Williams, who's 0 for 2. Washington County leading 2-1.
And a tip of the hat to Stockhouse. He was excellent today. The big number there, no walks, and a dominant fastball here on a Saturday afternoon.
Williams, Chandler, and Easlip due up.
More activity in the bullpen for Washington. It's Colton Temple. Looks like he's getting ready to come into the game and maybe try to close it out for Washington.
Wait a minute, I thought the plan was for Eastlip to give him 35 pitches.
Hey, don't think about baseball. Plans change in a hurry, don't they?
2-2 pitch. And a full count on Williams.
Good breaking ball there from the left-hander. Varley's just misses off the edge.
Williams leading off the top of the 7th inning of what is scheduled to be a 7-inning ball game. And then our second affair today, Manchester against Managua, Nicaragua. And then our third game of the day, Palmview, Texas against Japan. Ball hit in the air to center. Getz makes the catch, one away.
Varley's able to just pour a fastball in there and get inside and on the hands of Williams. Been very impressed with every pitcher that's been on the mound today.
You off?
Fastball command to, we saw great command of the off-speed pitches by Radu, and it's been a well-pitched game by both teams.
Chandler 0 for 2, chasing the off-speed pitch, strike one. For Paderborn, Germany, the bottom third of the batting order coming up in the bottom of the 7th. 0-2.
Another off-speed pitch there from Varley's. Kind of been the theme today. It's almost pitch in reverse, where everybody but Stockhouse has really been breaking ball dominant early in counts. Starting to make you think, is there such thing as a fastball count anymore? It used to be 0-0, 2-0, 3-0.
Niemeyer wanted that pitch down and away. It came down and in. In the 7th, Washington County leads 2-1. And 2 balls, 2 strikes. Outside. A year ago, Washington County started the tournament against the European team. It was London, and beat London 9-3. Ball 4. Chandler gets the 1-out walk. The first walk given up by a Paderborn pitcher. And now Alex Eastlip, who had checked out of the game for a short while, batted in the 3rd and struck out.
Looks like Eastlip having a little bit of problems there with his playbook. See a lot of these, Washington, one of the teams that will wear their, I guess you call it a playbook, right? Or play sheet. They attach it to their belt.
One on and 1 out in the 7th, 2-1 Washington County. And back out of play.
A big thank you to Washington Financial Bank and Wilson's
what a tremendous crowd on hand today for this first game of the day and third game of the tournament, with the home team hosting our friends from Germany. Rather perfunctory throw over to first. And 1-1. Eastlip in the 8th spot of the batting order. And the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball, base hit into left field. On the plate, Chandler advances to second. And with 2 on and 1 out after the roller through the left side, Aaron Harshman is going to bat.
I believe this is the first time all day that Washington has had 2 runners on at one time.
So here's Harshman now. Aaron from Washington, Pennsylvania. Will be going to Trinity High School, be a 9th grader at Trinity in the fall. And take strike 1. As Washington County is trying to pick up some insurance here in the top of the 7th inning. Trying to decide whether it should pay for term or whole life.
What a good cut fastball there by Varley's. Fastball that just runs off the plate to the right-handed hitter.
0-2 pitch and a foul ball out of play.
Another souvenir for what has become WrestleMania now down the right field line as the hillside is filled up with fans and a large group of kids down that right field line that are giving great effort to retrieve those foul balls.
Runners going, 0-2 pitch way outside, throw to third. Double steal, Chandler to third and Eastlip to second.
A great call there by the Washington coaching staff. Saw something in the left-hander, maybe not checking the runner. Both guys in motions completely changes the inning. Now Washington not in a double play situation.
Strike 3. The infield had been forced to be drawn in for 1 pitch.
But I actually thought that was a really good pitch. Just not really stuck and framed that well by the Germany catcher Niemeyer. I think that's what made the crowd erupt, but I think that was a fastball inside that was a strike.
And we're to get a runner at second base for Eastlip. And it is Braden Berdar. Berdar to run at second base. Second and third, 2 out, 7th inning, 2-1 Washington County in top. And Ryan Huey, 2 for 3 in the game. Doubled and scored in the 3rd, singled and scored in the 6th. Oh, and 2.
Quite a good off-speed pitch there against a guy who has been the heartbeat for Washington today. The leadoff hitter Huey on base twice and scored both of Washington's runs.
Strike 3, the inning is over. So Washington County, no runs, 1 hit, strands 2 runners in scoring position. Bottom of the 7th coming up. Washington County clutching to a 2-1 lead.
People see Alex play and they know that she's different. It makes me want to be a better soccer player on the field.
It was just this mindset that I had from a young age that I'm going to compete in everything I work at and I want to win.
When all the eyes are on her, that's when she performs the best.
It's great to have body armor with me through my workout for the World Cup as I'm preparing to be on the biggest stage. We're just so much more powerful and strong as a team than as an individual.
Serve the fuel that keeps your community running.
My store is very close. It's like one big family.
Enjoy your Dunkin' favors while you work and find a fun, flexible, and fulfilling career. Text WORK for HRG to 25000 to apply.
At Penn West University, we're here for it. Here for the hard workers, the life changers. Here in California, in Clarion, and in Edinburgh, and with our global online programs. At Penn West University, we're here for you. Learn more at pennwest.edu/learn.
All right, bottom of the 7th inning. Easlip on the mound. He came into the game in the 6th inning. Braden Redu started, went 3 2/3 scoreless. Then Huey worked an inning and 2/3. And it's the bottom third of the Paderborn lineup. Jamie Varley's will be leading off. Left-handed batter. Then it's scheduled to be Niemeyer, right-handed batter. Then left-hander Bull. 2-1 ball game. Varley's 0 for 1 plus a walk. And the first pitch at the bottom of the 7th, a strike.
From Washington wins the $1,220.
Oh, 0-2.
Easlip just able to throw that little bit of a slider, start it off the plate to these left-handed hitters and backdoor it right onto the edge.
Time called. We saw Easlip shake off the catcher a couple of times.
I think you either try to throw that backdoor slider again or maybe try to sneak a fastball inside.
Ball fouled away.
Home plate umpire going to give the catcher Stimson a little bit of a blow here.
Ray Parker, the home plate umpire. By the way, our good friend Dave Smoko, who worked one game last night, has been unable to play umpire today because of a foot injury. All right, the pitch, slow roller to short. Williams, and 1 out in the bottom of the 7th inning. 2-1 Washington County leads.
The Washington shortstop Williams is a guy who really plays shallow, either with nobody on base. Kind of starts in the middle of the infield, but because of that, he's able to come in and make the play on that slow roller in the grass and get the out at first.
Niemeyer 0 for 2, the winner of this game, and Washington County currently leads 2-1 in the 7th. The winner of this game will play next on Monday at 7 o'clock. And could be playing Mexico, could be playing Nicaragua, could be playing New Hampshire. Strike called. The loser of this game will play the loser of the second game of the day that features Nicaragua and New Hampshire. Foul ball, 2-2.
Healthy hack there by Niemeyer.
A 1-run ball game.
Yeah, one swing away from this being a tie game.
Time called. And the 2-2 pitch. 2 outs. Second strikeout for Easlip.
Yeah, for Easlip, movement has been the key. You watch here, just watch that pitch move away and miss the barrel, cutting away from the right-handed hitter. Nothing that he throws to this point, nothing has been straight out of the hand of the right-hander Alex Easlip.
And now Benito Bull. Bull 1 for 2. And this should end the game. Temple to Eastliff, and Washington County advances in the 2023 Dick's Sporting Goods Pony League World Series. Rideau, 3 2/3 scoreless innings. Hewlett, an inning and 2/3. And Eastliff, an inning and 2/3. Post-game interview and more coming up as Washington County beats Paderborn, Germany 2-1.
Jumpstart the season with a bit of fresh air. Whether you like to walk, run, hike, bike, or boat, you'll find that Washington County is connected by trails. Plan a day on one of the nation's outstanding rail trails with a trip on the Montour, Panhandle, or National Pike Trip. Grab a paddle and navigate the scenic Mon River and surrounding small-town charm. We'll see you at the trailhead. Plan your trip today at washcotrails.com.
Thanks to our fans for the Managua-Manchester game upcoming. We will be set for lineups at 2:50 p.m., 2:50 p.m.
Washington County has advanced a 2-1 win over Paderborn, Germany. Now to Joe.
And we're here with Braden Rideau. Braden on the mound, 3 2/3 scoreless innings. What in particular was working well for you?
My slider was working pretty good, getting them to chase a lot and beating them with the fastball up and in.
You had some good defense behind you. You had a great play out in left by Grady Klusterman, another great play by Arbari Chandler in right. How much confidence does that defense give you when you're out there?
A lot of confidence. Just keep pitching the way I usually do, and we'll be good.
6th inning, you get the game-winning RBI in the double. Did you get the pitch that you were thinking you were going to get?
Getting a low and outside fastball, which I knew he's going to throw. He's been throwing it all the time, so I just went with it.
You had great crowd support in both sets of bleachers. What was it like to play in front of such a great crowd today?
Fun. It was fun. It was a little nerve-wracking at first, but it's good. It's fun.
Braden, congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, Joe, thank you very much. So we've had 3 games so far, and first of 3 today, and we've got Manchester and Managua, Nicaragua coming up after a short break. Our director, Scott Bartlett, along with our producer, Roger Lenhart, and Dan Lohman and Mike Parsons and our entire crew. Stay with us. We've got another ball game for you. Pony League Television. Final score in this afternoon's first game, Washington County 2, Paderborn, Germany 1.
We'll be here before 4 o'clock. We got a lot of nice guests, and we will throughout the course of the week, but I've been really interested in meeting this lady for quite some time. Electra Candace, she's the candidate for Washington County Commissioner. Oh my, thanks for coming by.
Thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here.
Okay, well, you know, I got a lot of questions for you. First of all, I think people want to know a little bit more about you. And when we're talking about that, maybe include why you would be such a great candidate for Washington County Commissioner.
Absolutely. That's a wonderful question. I come from a small business family of hard workers. My grandparents are listening in right now. Hi, Nana. Hi, Papa. And they taught me my great work ethic from day one. And my father as well. He owned a restaurant and operated it at Paderborn International Airport for 35 years. So he taught me the ins and the outs of everything from being on the line and dealing with customers and personnel and working with people all the way through the back end, the books, the ordering, writing pay checks, things like that. So that's how I grew up. And then I chose to go to school for psychology. I graduated high school a year early, went straight to college. I finished college a year early, and then got my master's in psychology. And that is definitely helpful in this field. But my favorite part about that was I got to do some time at UGMC with Western Play. So I worked with children actually in the suicide clinic, the drug clinic. So I was really able to see the people that are most in need there, and a lot of the people who work from Washington County as well. So that is something that I have great experience with, as well as I work in a pediatrician's office in the mental health area of that, children with anxiety, depression, just everyday issues that kids are dealing with. And these are our kids. And I struck an interest in that. And I want to be able to help the kids here in Washington County. A lot of people don't know, but our budget is 33% human services. So myself and my running mate, Nick Sherman, both come from a background of that and really want to look into that and improve our county mental health.
You know what? Before you leave here, I definitely want to talk a little more about the mental health illness part of it, because that's very intriguing. It really is, and it's a subject that's everywhere. And I have to put on the lighter side, I have to ask you this. Is Electra your real name?
Sure is, and I take no credit for it. There's a beautiful woman listening on the line, my grandmother, Electra. So my parents named me after her, and I could not be happier to have that legacy, but I also have to thank them because my tagline is Elect Electra. So I think they knew that one of us would run for office.
That's wonderful. Listen, we got an hour we're going to be spending with Electra Candace candidate for Washington County Commissioner. Stop by and see her, say hi. Stop by and see me, say hi. Pick up some shirts, some hats. We still have some things here. We're broadcasting live on 95.3 WKPO.
Of the Prime House Direction. Prime Steak Chicken and Seafood Truckload Sale. 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. Washington Ground Center. 5800 West Chestnut Street, Washington. Look for the big truck. And the big tent. 40 ribeyes at $39.99. Pieces of filet. 3 strips. Delmonico. Boneless chicken breast. Even wash shrimp. Wholesale market for individual prime portions. Check and seal for one picture life. Accepting cash. Debit card. And DB2. Check out PrimeHouseDirect on Facebook. Stop by emergency to win our $1,000 Prime Steak Chicken, Pork, and Seafood package along with a free freezer. No purchase necessary. For your ribeye is $39.99. At Washington Ground Center, 1500 West Chestnut Street, Washington. Today is the last day. 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. For your shopping online at theprimehousedirect.com.
When Mary arrived for her second visit, she opened my door and danced from the door to my front desk with this huge smile on her face. And then she just started bawling. She starts to tell me that it was the first time in 12 years that she felt relief. And then I started to run.
That's Dr. Sean Ritchie of Tri-State Neuropathy Centers. And Mary danced in is just one of his thousands of success stories.
Peripheral neuropathy, I can explain it in terms that they feel it. It's like you sit on your foot and your foot falls asleep and you start to tap it and it comes back to life. Well, their foot never comes back to life. It's always feeling that numbness, that pins and needles, that tingling, and it just never goes away. So Mary comes in, proceeded to hear that she's had this for 12 years. Got to the point where she was about to go into a walker. 2 days later, she's dancing.
For your free consultation, call 724-940-9000. That's 724-940-9000. Or visit MaryDanceIn.com.
Dr. Sean Ritchie,
I'm teaming up with Dr. Michael Scarton to bring hope to the neuropathy sufferers in Washington.
The Washington County Fair is underway. Don't miss the Fair Tuning Contest tonight at 7 and the Demolition Derby at 7. Tomorrow there's an antique and classic car show at 4. Live music with Six Gun Sally at 7 and country music star Russell Dickerson at 8:30. See harness racing tomorrow at 10 a.m. and the Fair Parade at 2. The Washington County Fair celebrating 225 years. See the full schedule at WashingtonFair.org. The Washington County Fair, presented by EQT.
They're the Miracles, WJPA.
Are on 95.3 WJPA.
Washington's radio station. 95.3 FM, 1450 AM, WJPA. Here's Glenn Fry.